It's time for us to move into the battle for Odessos. Let's familiarize ourselves with Spartan garrison forces. We assaulted quite a few settlements already, and we were not fighting the enemy on the battlefield. We just were allowing generals to do all the hard work for us. So here I'm going to go in and see how this looks. So we'll see how the Spartans look like. It looks like it's winter and the snow is all over the place. Okay, the troops. My troops are ready. To engage. No. Let's do just that and move forward. I do not expect a serious resistance from the enemy. Right? So here we are. These are the Spartans. So specifically these are Spartan youth. Soldiers who are very capable of fighting, however too young to be allowed to actually wear armor that they didn't buy themselves. Here we see Perakoi hoplites. Obviously powerful units. More Spartan youth. Spartans did not face the major battle with us. So far we have been facing these kind of battles. These are Spartan pikemen. A very formidable force. No doubts about that. We'll position our forces on a few sides so that the troops could attack cohesively. No. It's gonna take some time before everybody gets there. So I'm fast forwarding this. I see that the Spartans have landed their navy. The local navy, that is. Navy that was here to solely make sure that this area is secure from the raiders. So what may happen is that we may encounter some of them here. The cavalry may not play a major role. You see that some of the troops have already are positioning themselves. I'm going to attack the enemy simultaneously from a few sides. Obviously they're not nearly as numerous as as we are. Okay. These guys go here. Some of them go somewhere else. Alright, no major engagements have took place just yet. If anything happens, we're gonna throw our spears into them also. If they charge at us. They do have some slingers. As you can see, Spartans do not wear shoes. And I'm not sure why, but that's their choosing. On the other hand, we do prefer wearing sandals. All of our troops wear sandals. Okay, it looks like we will start our offensive in a sec. The cavalry will be able to, with the relative ease, mop up everything here. Alright, let's attack their square formation here from multiple sides. That's it. We will soon see an engagement here taking place.
Our general is under attack.
Okay. And so it begins. That's the first encounter. That's the second encounter. Now these spikes, Spartans with pikes, will offer very significant resistance. No doubts about that. I suspected the town center was assaulted very effectively. With such massive numbers, and now we should be able to start surrounding them and finishing these forces of theirs off. So as you can see, the pike formation is very effective even against our most experienced warriors. The pike formation must be attacked from the back in order for us to effectively defeat them. And that's it. The enemy is running and the battle is ours. This army in particular, is one of the most lethal forces that we currently have. They have golden chevrons. Let's raise.
Ready for battle.
Good.
Thirsty for battle.
Looks like that. It's done. Now, experience is moving slightly upwards, as you can see. It looks like they reached the peak for melee attack. And as you can see, they were able to increase their melee attack by a large portion. Maybe something like 40% of their full strength as a bonus. The armor can be increased also, I suspect somehow, but I'm not sure how. And here we see that a war maiden is responsible for training this force consistently. Alright, let's attack Anthea. It looks like here they have a much more considerable force defending, and the fight here is going to be a lot more difficult due to the fact that I see that the Spartans have some really proper troops here. So they may not be an easy kill. Furthermore, let's once again separate our forces. I think that I actually need to separate my forces even more than 2 sides. 3. Okay, he probably should be in the middle. Don't have problems with their naming. This way. Okay, I see where they are stacking themselves up. Let's go here. They don't need to run. The enemy will land, and it looks like they will land 3 out of the 4 ships in the middle. I need to send an additional brigade to intercept these javelin. Okay, these Siberian swordsmen are going to be the right choice for this. They will have a square formation here. Here we are facing true Spartans, a Spartan hoplite. Good. And we can finally engage the brigade that landed behind our lines. And we'll be throwing our own javelins at them. They suffered tremendous losses due to this, and I do not expect them in battle for long. Okay, now what's gonna happen here? I'm going to separate my forces. I want to attack the enemy from as many sides as I can. Oh wow, look at that. There's a lot more of them than I anticipated. That's interesting. Let's attack the enemy here. It looks like our offensive here is going to be exactly where I want it. All of my troops are facing them in a very smart formation. Okay. Our numbers here are playing an important role. And so the battle's taking place. Our general did engage some of their troops. Okay, it's time for us to start engage. I'm trying to kind of shift the command to attack further. Hopefully that's exactly what's going to happen. Okay. Come on, attack them. Attack those Spartan hoplites. It looks like we are very successful here, making sure they are being surrounded. as you can see here, we're not really getting our troops spread out. Perfect. A perfect spread out. So I'm going to order them to change their formation. In any case, we're outnumbering and overpowering our enemy here from multiple sides. It looks like the fight will not last for a long time. The generals, bodyguards are already wavering also. They have Tarantine cavalry, which undoubtedly will not be enough to stop us here. And so they started to run. Good for us. Once again, the javelin fire has been devastated. Devastating for them. And they are right. The initial blow for the Spartans is very, very significant. They were actually caught off guard here, which is very, very good for us. Let's raise the settlement. And it's time to build ourselves up here. Furthermore, we can launch more offensives. Where that came from. Let's do just that. There's 3 armies here. One of these armies have suffered greatly from attrition. Okay. The Wings of Pegasus does have a few experienced troops, but all in all, they are not that big of a deal. Okay, we're going to fight on the battlefield, which is very, very good. Okay. They will be waiting for their reinforcements. We may as well wait for our own reinforcements.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Okay. They will move a little bit closer to us. And what do I want to do? I want to get my reinforcements just behind my main line. And build through this formation like that. Now, it's good. Right. Can it auger catapult shoot? No. These swordsmen, who are very, very good skirmishers, are going to be the perfect support for this army of mine. So the Spartans here are facing an incredibly serious offensive from us. They do have honor guards themselves, as you can see. They're blasting my positions here for some time now, and it's probably best if we just run out of here.